And we are live. Hi, Herky. You're starting right at the beginning because there are some major changes going on. And I am completely lost. Hi, Jackson. Hi, British. Hi, Modern. Hi, Alex. Hi, Nebby. Be changed. What's happening? Behave. Be change. Anyway. Hi, Marie. Man, we have I'm completely lost. I was trying to get the stream ready and get some shit so we could trigger it. Hi, Levi. And I'm lost. I'm completely lost. You'll guys see here in a minute. All kinds of shit, Nebby. Like I said, I'm lost. I don't know what to do. They have changed a lot of stuff in the story here. There is some new plants. But the storyline, the way it's going right now, has got me baffled. So that's why we're starting at the beginning. We're going to try to get all this going on. Hi, Richard. When I had to restart the game and play it because when I did this earlier, I think I went outside too fast and didn't trigger the Vesper thing, but... Hi, just a random guy. Hi, Jacob, welcome back. But we need to wait to trigger this before we run into the tunnel. All this dialogue seems to have changed.
Station 0, this is Vesper, come in.
I'm beginning to wonder if this is the actual start point for us now.
Understood?
Now the talking, ignore the talking because this is the same, but read the dialogue at the bottom.
Robin, you know these conversations.
Some of this has changed.
I don't care who knows it's cute. I've been here 2 weeks, we've hardly spoken.
Because you went straight to the planet.
They let it load in.
Jeffries, chat later.
Yes, Mom.
They've changed a lot of stuff, and like I said, I'm lost. I am completely lost. You guys will see here in a minute when we get out in open water because I don't know. The storyline has changed. Oh, and well, let me get in the cave real quick so I can stay warm. The Arctic Spires is going to have a rocket. I'm beginning to think we go from here to possibly the Arctic Spires now instead of anywhere else. I don't know what's going on. We'll get to the story, the lines, and you guys will see why I'm so freaking lost. I don't know what they're doing to me here. But this is new dialogue here. Where's my friend?
How'd you know my name? I come in peace. Sam, the building just powered up.
Okay, so now it's talking about routing the power to the sanctuary, and sanctuary power is low, which that's where we go see Alan. So that's actually changed. Hey, Mr. Cheese. What do I mean a rocket? Let me show you what I mean by rocket.
I want you to get back to...
Sam?
Arctic Spires Biome Detail Pass. Main detail pass of rocket area. So this was moved 4 days ago. We also have some other new interesting things here. Where does it start? Let me see. I don't think it's this one. No, we already looked at this one. Cinematic interaction, and we've already looked at that. Additional mobility, we've already looked at that one. That's not it. Improved player awareness. All right, this was just added like an hour ago. Iceworm should show more awareness of player when emerging. Follow the player as the player moves around. Set up layering to pose the head of the worm or implement as turn animation. Drive the worm's animation based on player position. So that's new. We got player knockdown, which is also new. Ice worm impact should occasionally knock the player over. Player enters a cinematic state where she needs a few seconds to get back on her feet. To try to implement this as a function of the player getting knocked over by the ice worm's burrowing behavior. This is improve, basically a roll of the dice if you get to see the ice worm or not. Improve screen shakes. This we see a little bit now when we get close to the burrowing. Here's another one. The idea is that the ice worm emerges or burrows or does something to make the camera shake. We should shake loose chunks of ice debris from nearby ice walls. That's another one was just added. They are going to be doing some sick ass cool shit with this ice worm. Oh, I can't wait till it's in game. What's going on? Who's spreading what? But I think that's all the interesting stuff. But let's get out here and I'll show you what I mean, because did we even get this? Storm closing, breakthrough. Gonna talk about the storm already. I think I just spoke to... See, this is new dialogue here. Robin, the storm is closing in. I just had a near miss. Let's see. Devav isn't here. But Sam, we made a breakthrough. I think I just spoke to one of them. Please get back to the ship. Don't worry, I'm going. The funny thing is, we don't even have a rocket ship near this base either. So I'm beginning to think that this is not where we are going to start the game. I don't know. They've got me so confused right now. Oh! Let's see, that's a radio tower. That's not a rocket. And some other interesting information you'll see here in a little bit when we get the some PDA entries. Yeah, I'm not gonna use any cheats just yet, so I can make sure I get everything triggered. What is that new shark coming into the game? I forget the name of it. I don't know when that's coming though.
Oxygen.
Oh shit. One thing I forget when I'm not using the cheats console commands. We can as soon as the I'll start using them as soon as she contacts us the first time. But this is all new dialogue here in a second. Or we've seen it and it's just been rearranged because, like I said, I'm lost. I'm just so lost right now. Come on. Trigger the event. I had a hard time getting it to trigger earlier too, her sending me a damn life pod down. Come on. Grab a couple fish, do something, I don't know. I need her to send me a life pod so that we can start seeing some of this new dialogue, and then you guys understand why I'm lost, because... Oh, where'd you go? You. Alright, you can go. I just wanted to pick you up. Alright, there we go. Alright. Copy, I'm okay. Thank the stars, stay where you are, and look up. So, I'm dropping a life pod. And everybody else get away. Blah, blah, blah. Still counting heads. We haven't found. Meteor strikes the Vesper, cause an explosion. Visible damage to the docking bay and communications. Vesper, do you read? Sam, blah, blah, blah. So... Let's let our life pod to land here real quick. I honestly don't know how... Oh, yeah, wait. Let me get in the life pod, and you'll see why I'm confused now. Because it sends us to the supply crate almost instantly. And I'm not sure what the hell we're supposed to be doing over there. Yeah, I know, game. Now, see, this is new dialogue. It actually talks about the life pod. Fiber mesh. Alright, so now let me... So I don't die. I'm not going to use fast swim just yet. No cost, so that it doesn't cost anything to build anything. And let me go ahead and build my scanner. Alright. So, if we go back and look at the PDA entries, emergency, Alteri survival guide, blah, 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 talks about the cold suit, which we don't have yet. So, anyway, this is all same shit.
To PDA.
This is what I'm talking about. Emergency supply crate, already. That wasn't triggered until later in the game. Oops. So then we get over here. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Only thing we find is our compass. We get our compass. Yada yada. We will take this. Where's it at? There's a med kit here somewhere we want. It's right here. Yeah, we'll take that. Lord knows I need it. There's PDA we will get. Alright, so now it talks about the cargo rocket. So I'm guessing this is trying to get us to go to the deep... Twisty Bridges? Oh, wait, is this the one? Be 10, 20 different installations within a few kilometers here. Anything they send to the Vesper comes through here. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I mean, it doesn't give us anywhere to go. Let's see if... Oh, wait, let's see. Alright, this is... We've seen these are all the ones that come from... And sorry if I'm not paying attention to chat just yet, guys. I'm trying to figure this out real quick. I will pay attention to chat in just a second. Personal memo 2. I've lost contact with the Vesper. I've been in tough situations before. Just now, there's no safety net. Best I can do for Sam is keep myself alive. I can't believe we did it. We found one of them. Work docs. What's in the work doc? Basically nothing. So it doesn't really shoot us in any direction right now, is why I am so confused. So let me turn it to day. That didn't work. And that didn't work either. Turn the caps lock off. Dummy. There we go. So we'll head back over. I don't know if I need to find some blueprints. When I was trying to get the game going earlier, I got a PDA while I was actually down trying to get Alan in my head, which I'll go down in there here in a minute. Hey, Awesome Crunch. Have you played this new update? Because I'm completely lost. It's not giving me... Everything has been pretty much new from the get-go right now. First thing it sent us to was, as soon as we got the life pod, we got the emergency supply cache. Now we're waiting on the story to trigger what we need to do next. I would assume we need to go get Alan, but I guess it did talk about the sanctuary power being low. But it also will get a PDA entry here in a minute that says we need to find Radio Tower 7. Or something about we might be able to get a hold of the Vesper from Radio Tower 7. It'll pop up here in a second. I might have to go down to get Alan in my head for it to work. But I'm just so lost right now. I don't know how to trigger any of this new stuff. If we look, we'll actually go through these updates because they did quite a lot. We got Iceworm Underground now. They did 2 of them on that. We don't have that update, so we can't see the updated crystal materials. They revised story goals for Act 2, and I think that's what's messing us up right now. Speed 10 to speed up story. Speed 10 actually speeds you up to swim. It speeds the whole game up. But yeah, I guess it would speed up the storyline. I just don't think it's... I don't know. I'm lost right now. Let's unlock all. I don't want to unlock all buildables though. I'm torn. I don't know what to do. Oh, I'm not letting it get to me. I'm lost right now. I know there's some new stuff in game that we can see. I just don't know how to trigger it. I don't know if they're wanting us to trigger it yet. And I want you guys to be the first ones to see it. What's wrong with that? We want to see this stuff, man. We want to see this new game. Anyway, let's head over. Let's get Alan because this is all new. Well, it might be a little bit same as last night, but it's a little bit different. Oh! Really? Really? Lucky I ain't got a stasis rifle.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So I guess they just want you to explore for a while before they actually get you the game. Alright, high capacity tank. Now we do get, this is new dialogue we'll see from Altera here in a second. PDA, caution, approaching alien sanctuary. Altera requests you take care not damage the artifacts. Oh, we'll go ahead and scan them. Yeah, I know it'll make sense at the end of the game. It's just making no sense at all right now. It's got me wondering if where we actually start the game is where we're going to start the game. What is this? This one's 3. And they've only got 2 drops, supply drops in game right now. Those 2. One takes us to the purple vents, one takes us over to the frozen, the Arctic zone, but we don't ever get a trigger to go over there. That's why I'm so confused. I just don't know what to do next to trigger storylines. It's like they've, oh, sea truck fragment. What are you doing down here? I don't have you yet, but got you. I'm not even counting how many of these I got. Let's see what this one is. That is 6. There's 2 more down here. One's right here. And the other's behind me. Alright, so when we go in here, this is some new dialogue.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
So we had seen or talked about them routing the power to the sanctuary. Well, this is why. This is all new dialogue. Well, some of it. But we don't hear him talking anymore. So they haven't got the voice dialogues in for it yet. Go slow so it all loads in before I go in the room. Storage medium is failing. You dying? I'm considering my options. You want to camp in my brain? You guys reading all this new dialogue? Should get some more new dialogue when we get in here.
What is this room for?
So they haven't taken the voice dialogues out of here, but it's different. The dialogue at the bottom, the words are different than what he's actually saying.
Data must be flushed to an empty storage vessel. Searching.
Yeah, Tag, they changed a whole bunch of stuff, man.
Storage vessel found. Commencing download.
Alright, so we have Alan in our head, but when we go outside, we don't get triggered to send up a biosample now, for some reason. I got to this point. I think this is where we'll see we can contact the Vesper with the radio once I get out. My data is secure. You're in my head. It is not comfortable, which we've already seen that. I have so many questions. We've seen this. I'm tired. Yeah, you may have two. Yeah. I think this is all. We've seen this yesterday. Calculating the optimum strategy, but the available processing power is slowing me down. And okay, we've seen this part, but the end of this is different. The end of this last dialogue here. We'll let it play through. Well, I guess we don't have a choice. We have to let it play through, but you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. Oh, come on. Am I stuck here now? There it is. I will alert you when I exit hibernation. Oh, man. Did I really get myself stuck? Oh, and and don't spawn in a prawn suit. I'm warning you guys now. If you spawn in a prawn suit, it don't work. When you get out, you're stuck. You have to restart your game. I thought I was going to be slick and have one so I could go over to see the
Passing 200 meters.
frozen creature in it. And yeah, that didn't work. That's when I stopped the game that I was getting started up, and I started noticing all this new shit that I don't have a clue about. They've got me so lost now in the storyline. Here it is. Detecting a faint signal from Radio Tower 7. It may be possible to reestablish connection with the Vesper by boosting your signal at this tower. Where the hell is Radio Tower 7? Anybody? I'm not spawning anything until the end of the stream. You guys know that. Unless it's something that helps me along with the storyline, don't ask to spawn it until the end, please. I've been to Rocket Island. I went to the Arctic, thinking the one above the. No, I don't think it is. I've been over there. I've been to the one by the hover bike base. And I don't know. It doesn't. I mean, we do have this. We can go. It kind of shoots us this way now, but I don't know. It's not really giving us a goal to do now, except for go check out our caches we caught or had dropped. So I'm lost. I don't know how to trigger anything now, or move along with the storyline, because everything has changed so much. Oh, while we're over here, we can check out the lily pads. Where is my, I hear it. There it is. So, we finally got tape plants in-game at more...
Crossing 100 meters.
Yeah, but I don't think Allen pieces are going to help me right now, Nebby. I don't think that's what we need to trigger this next event. I don't know what we need, and the Allen parts will be later in the game. Yeah, we got wild tape plants everywhere now. There's some here. Let me see. Where else was there new plants that I seen? Oh, yeah, there was a new... It was on a route. Where's it at? Oh, let's get this real quick so it'll quit beeping. Oh, there it goes.
New technology acquired.
And let's see, where is the other new one? I think I seen one earlier. Where'd it go? There is a new... It was on a lily pad stem. I swore I seen a new one. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Let's let this load in for a second here. Oh, there it is. There's the new plant. Look at that one. I don't know what the hell they call that. But that's a new plant. What do you guys think of that? See you, Levi. New dialogue when I entered, was there? I didn't even pay attention to that. No, we've seen that before. That's been in game since, I think the very first release. They haven't did anything else down here that I know of.
Passing 200 meters.
I do like the tape plants, though. They look pretty cool. They're doing some detail passes here, finally. Getting it looking pretty good. Lily paddler, no, don't want to look at you. But see, I just don't know what to do now to trigger where it wants to. I actually went and got the PDA, or the stuff from the research notes from the Altera base, and sent it up. Still couldn't get anything else to trigger after that. So I'm not sure what we actually have to do. See, if we go in here, we can get the research notes, but it doesn't... I don't want to get ahead of the game if this isn't what we're supposed to be triggering first. Let's go to the surface. See, because the next one, they want you to find the entry to the Arctic zone over there. Check dialogue database. Yeah, it's still the same thing. They haven't changed that. Hi, Gabriels. Oh. No, we don't need the Allen parts right now. I don't think that's what we need to trigger this. And getting this research notes. Oh, what can we scan here now? Oh, bulkhead. I just don't know what we need to do to trigger the next event now. Get these research notes. So we get that dialogue, which is always the same. Send it up to Vesper when you can. We can go over there, we can send it up. And I don't know if this is what we're supposed to do now in this order. Hi, Isaac. All kinds of stuff new that we're just lost about. Let's Run to the crystal caverns
Passing
real quick.
100 meters.
I don't know if there's anything
Oxygen
new down here,
efficiency
but we will
decreased.
check real quick while I'm here. I don't need scanner in my hand.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I really wish I knew how to get storylines to trigger now. Because we can't send our biosample up now because they haven't asked for it. And you guys tell me, does that not look like a big footprint? Let it load in all the way. Does that not look like a footprint? That's a claw. That's a claw. That's a claw. I don't know. Almost looks like a giant footprint to me. Let's see. We need to turn it to day. It's getting a little hazy. And I don't think they've did anything down here, to be honest. We will just do a quick swim through, check. He's still a mean little prick. Don't want to go near him. No, you know, get down here. Until stuff loads in. Actually want to go out. No, that's not a frozen creature footprint confirmed be changed. Don't be spreading false rumors. I just said it looks like one, but it could be anything. But it does have the shape of a giant footprint. I do say that. We want to swim over here because he's guarding that. He's guarding this spot. No. Oh, the crystals aren't loading in yet. Come on. Oh, shit! I didn't know he would chase me down here. This is where we should get an Allen body part 2 or something. Oh, body 3. Let's just stay here for 1 second, let everything load in. But yeah, I don't know how to trigger any events now. They're not, unless it's broken right now in a game to where we can't trigger events, where they did something, well, where they broke it. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on. And see if we can swim out by Marge's. Oh, I wish the game would load in a little bit faster. They haven't did much with those yet. Still just sitting there. Gotta swim by this guy here real quick so he don't eat us. No. And oh, are we going out the way we came in? Yep, we are. Damn it. Yeah. This here. Look at it from up here. Does that not look like a footprint? There's one claw mark, one claw mark, one claw mark, one claw mark. Although it would be massive if it was. Hey, Scott. Well, there's a few new plants. I'm completely lost with the storyline because I don't know what we don't know what to do to trigger anything anymore. They've changed everything. I'm sorry, game. I'm trying to swim through the game and everything else. It's hard to watch chat all the time. I try. Right now, I'm kind of on a mission to figure out what we have to do to trigger this next damn event. Let's just start picking shit up, I guess. I don't know what we need to do.
Passing 100 meters.
Let's see if we can
Oxygen
find
efficiency decreased.
PDAs, maybe. Tank.
Blueprint acquired.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what to do to trigger anything now. Yeah, if you use the smoke in it, it helps stand out so I can actually see. Well, let's just pop our head up. See if we're going to get anything, because I don't know where the hell we would find Radio Tower 7. New plants? Yeah, we're close to them. We'll head over there real quick. Because I want to go to Rocket Island anyhow. See if that's the actual, radio tower we need to be near or what. Because I don't know. Alright, new plants. Oh, nope. Shiny object. I'm doing anything I can right now. I'm scanning anything and everything. I don't think spawning in Allen parts are gonna build a base. You know what? That might trigger something. Usually it's when you get your habitat builder. Well, I can't build a base because I don't have a habitat builder yet. They haven't sent me a habitat builder down yet either. And I don't want to use the cheat codes just yet, just in case we can't use them to trigger events now. Alright, new plants real quick. And then we're going to head to Rocket Island, or, Rocket Island and see. Well, I guess the tape plant's not really new, but they got tape plants everywhere now. The new plant is over here, I think. Yep, right here's the new one. That's the new plant. Pretty cool. Now let's go to Rocket Island. Let's see if we can figure out where this damn radio tower is. Allen stuff triggers cutscenes. Are you sure? They've changed it that much to where... Alright, spawn 80... Alright, what did I just spawn in? Um, 8,012. What did I just spawn? Did it drop? Or do I need to do item? Item 8012. All right. Oh, that is new blueprint. Okay, but I don't think it's going to trigger anything for us, but we'll see. Precursor. Ooh, that's a new one. Power source fragment. Where do we get that from? Is that something we can scan in one of the, in the base? Nah, game, I don't think that's it. We've did this, we've been jumping around like this, triggering stuff from basically day one of my stream starting. And we've never had a problem with stuff triggering. Like I said, is anybody else... Oh, the power source of the Crystal Castle cache. Okay. Is it actually in there? Item 8014. That didn't give us any. That's supposed to be Allen again? I don't know. What am I trying to trigger? I'm trying to trigger the game to tell us where to go next. Basically, we're stuck here in limbo trying to figure out where the hell to go instead of actually getting hints and tips to, like, go to Rocket Island or that. Oh, we're supposed to go there anyhow. Let's see if we can see if this is the radio tower we need to go to. I don't think it is, but... Well, I understand that, Nebby, but we should be able to trigger parts of the story in game like we have been doing. But I think this new update, what do they call it? Revised story goals for Act 2. I think it revised story goals for everything right now. Yeah, I don't think the radio tower's in game yet either, George. I'm not sure where the hell it's going to be if it does get put in game. But there is a radio tower here. There's a radio tower in the Arctic already. What do we get? Cube, that's not what I want to see. Yeah, no, that's nothing. Nothing interesting. Yeah, Curtis, that's why I'm lost. There's to get a hold of the Vesper now after the meteor shower damaged it. We have to find Radio Tower 7 to see if we can get a better reception with our PDA. And none of the radio towers are numbered, so we don't have a clue which radio tower it is. And opening our PDA, we don't get nothing here. We can send up, we'll send up this, oh. I guess if you don't have a repair tool, it doesn't make you repair it now? Okay, interesting. So we'll send that up, which I don't think it's going to trigger anything either. Go to command. Yeah, I did that earlier. Let me pause it. That way we can read it. We got rocket. We got Tristy Bridge Valley floor. Enzyme sample. Shield base. Cave entrance. Shield base. Deep pad cache. Arctic spire cache. Crystal castle cache. Fabricator base. Sanctuary. Mining site. Rocket ice shelf. MTech site 1 and 2 and 3. M base, dive suit, Altera base, Altera tech site 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Tunnel exit, base supply drop 1, which I think that's what they take us to first. Shield base top, glacial basin, hover bike base, spy penguin test, glacial basin bridge, frozen creature, Glacial Basin Bunker, Glacial Basin Large Cave, Glacial Basin Jump, Glacial Basin Start, Glacial Basin Dark Cave, Rocket Area Rock Cave, Spy Penguin Test 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, Big Tree Spire, Precursor Tech Site 1, Precursor Tech Site 2, all the way to 6, Crash Ship 1 and 2, and Iceworm 1 and Iceworm Arena 1 and 2. So, yeah. Well, that's just it, Brad. I could, as soon as I got out, even waiting around the life pod, the story wasn't triggering anything. So I think the story triggers are broken right now because, like I said, I could start the game over and do the exact same thing and nothing would trigger after they drop the life pod. I don't know what they changed, but it doesn't send us down to the twisty bridges or nothing anymore. And this is like the third game I've played to try to get all this stuff to trigger, and it's not triggering. So I don't know what's going on with it. When they redid Act 2 or something, they might have screwed up the triggers for the rest of it. I don't know. Yes, I've already downloaded Alan. He's in my head. And yeah, we haven't heard nothing. Because that's usually the first thing you do is head over there. So here's the very first act. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I am not sure what to do to get any story trigger now. I mean, we can use a story command, but that's not going to do anything to... The story commands are still working. You can still send the enzyme, you can still do Marge and the other thing. It's just... It's not pointing us in any direction to go right now. Like, we're stuck. That's the very first thing that dropped, was the emergency supply cache, and that's it. That's the only trigger that I've seen right now. That's why I've been running around trying to figure out what to do next, because the story don't give you hints anymore. That's just it, Brad. I've already tried doing that 2 other times today, and you don't get any story prompts. There's no story prompts right now. You get the emergency supply crate, and that's it. They send you there, and I played around for like 20 minutes trying to get the story to move on, and nothing. I've already been over there. They haven't, but we will. I see. That's just it. I'm trying to get the new stuff. I mean, we can try triggering all this stuff, but I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That's what I thought, Derek. Is they're completely changing it, because nothing's working. It's nothing to do with me using cheat console commands or none of that. It's the game's just not triggering events now. So we've already we did the sanctuary. So I guess Marge, we'll do Marge 1 to see if we can trigger anything with that. Sending an enzyme earlier didn't do anything. So like I said, I'm completely lost. I had like 45 minutes into the game trying to get everything triggered. I stood around for 20 minutes for the game to trigger me something. It didn't. That's when I decided to go over and check out the ice worm, see if there's anything new there. And then I spawned in the exosuit and got stuck. So if you're new, if you're just now watching the stream, don't build an exosuit.
You're lucky I have my hands full.
Wait!
Man, it's awful
I
dark.
don't trust anyone who's too big to fight or too greedy to buy. Altera's both.
I'm not Altera.
See, the bad thing is we still haven't got contacted by, well, I guess the Vesper can't contact us now because of the, that would probably be why we haven't got our biosample, is because the Vesper's damaged now. So see, they're changing the storyline up. Like I said, I'm lost. I'm completely lost. There's no go-to for radio tower. I mean, I'll try it, but I thought originally there was a radio tower in game, but I think they took it out, and maybe that's why. Because I know they're doing some work to, what was it, Rocket? Where was that? The rocket. We're getting a rocket in the Arctic spires. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. We've seen it earlier at the beginning of the stream. I don't remember where I put it or where it is. But we are getting a rocket over there for something. Go to the Arctic spires. Use a repair tool on the radio tower. I've tried that too. You can't repair it, which I don't even have a repair tool yet. Oh, it's laser, or no, it's repair tool. Or is it late? No. What is it? I forget. It's not. Need the radio tower to call the Vesper. That's what I'm thinking too, Ruben. I'll do that this weekend, Brad. Because someone else just said up there, the storylines I think are broken because they're changing everything. The whole beginning storyline is all new now. It's got me to the point I don't even think we're gonna. Oh, great. Oh, there we go. It's got me to the point where I'm not even sure we're gonna be starting in that base right now. Oh, let's go over to Arctic. We'll see what's over there. Because, like I said, I don't know how the hell to get a storyline triggered right now. Let's ghost. Games still don't load very fast either anymore. That's from the Altera scans. The avalanche happened already. It's basically the same beginning, except for all the dialogue's changed. All right, let's pull it up. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, let me get over here because I'm ghosting. I can't pull my PDA up. All the dialogue has changed now at the beginning, and it's just got me confused. Oh, this is okay. I haven't got this information yet. I think this is all old stuff though. Yeah, that's old dialogue that's probably going to be taken out or changed. All right, let's ghost back. But see, this is the antenna I thought maybe we were going to be going to, because current storyline was mostly placeholders. The storyline is completely changed now. Oh, that's right. Let me pull that up. All right, so this is when you very first start the game, but this is the new dialogue here. Station Zero's Vesper come in, blah blah blah. We've seen this part. But then we got, are you seeing that? Robin and alert. There's class 5 meteor, which we've seen most of this stuff. Okay, so this is when Robin actually goes in to look for Jeffrey. Oh, yeah, Bob the Builder. Yeah, you know what? It usually is the habitat builder that triggers things to go on in the game, but they usually send it down to me too. But I'll let you guys read this again real quick. But this is Robin. Where's my friend? Voice. That information doesn't say. Ceiling start to say. Okay, so meteor shower, damage sustained, alien facility, rerouting data to sanctuary. So basically, it's telling us to go to the sanctuary from here. Is what I understand. This is all about the please get back to the ship, which we don't even have a ship near this base, so that's why I'm kind of confused. All right, that's where, okay, Robin come in. Let's see, I'm copy, I'm okay. Thanks, Star, stay where we are, look up. I'm dropping a life pod. Everyone else get away. Was Jeff in that ship? They're still counting heads. We haven't found. Meteor strikes Vesper, causing explosion, visible damage to its docking bays and communications. Alright, so then we get, I think this is where we get in yeah, this is when we get in the life pod. As soon as we get out of the life pod, the cache comes up. Alright, so try speed 50 and see what happens next. Let's just do that real quick. Let's just speed the game up. Go through a couple days here. Watch lightning in fast motion. That was kind of cool. So how many days have we gone by now? We've already been through day 6. Yeah, I've seen they're working on the stuff for Alan. Well, it looks like a snow stalker on crack. Holy crap, he's got this. He's got the shakes. All right, let me turn speed back to 1. All right. So what day are we in? I wonder how we can tell what day we're in. Speed only goes to 10. Okay. Well, we went through a couple days there. Actually, let's go in here real quick. Oh, not too much British. We're still trying to figure out why we're not getting anything to trigger for us. I'm gonna do like Brad said and play through this weekend without no cheats, just to see. But like someone else said, I think they're completely reworking this story, and that's why nothing is popping up.
New blueprint acquired.
Go over here and scan a couple more things just to see. Oh, Bob the Builder. That's right. I need to do that real quick. Let me scan this guy real quick. Because it is a habitat builder that sometimes triggers events.
New blueprint acquired.
See, okay, I did this earlier. Yeah, that's all it does is adds emergency blueprints. Which I already did unlock all, so... Or did I? Oh, I think Bob the Builder gave us everything. So maybe let's try building I still think it has something to do with them changing the storyline, Brad. I honestly do. Because everything is so much different now with the storylines. Well, I'll see you this weekend. I wonder if we build a radio in here, if we will, 'cause I know radio, you're gonna have to build a radio. If you want certain parts of the game, you're gonna have to build a radio. Alright, come on. Get me up on there. There we go. Can I build my... Nope, come on. Come on, let me... Ah, screw it. Good enough.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The lights are awful
Power
dark
restored.
in here
All
now.
primary systems online.
And radio. Oh, you're being stubborn. Why are you being... Oh, there we go. We got power. Do we have to have a control room now to have power? I don't know what's going on here. Why is it so dark in my base? Oh, and I can't put it there either. You know what? Let's just... Oh, I gotta take the radio out. Screw it. We'll build another one. I just don't know what to do to trigger the next thing. Let's see. I don't... Like I said, I've been over the ice worm arena over here, and I didn't see anything new. We'll double check. Oh, those ice balls stick out. Lighting and bases is bugged. Okay, that's what it is. Wonder if they've got anything over here yet. Still nothing. Alright, come on. There we go. I don't think there's anything new over here. We'll check the other areas as well, but... Hi, shark. I just don't know how we can... I honestly think the storyline is completely changed right now. Well, that's just it. We haven't got the habitat builder from the supply crate. No, I got my nickname from the movie Mask, where Jim Carrey used to go smoking. Yeah, Captain, it's not in this update, though. I wish it was. There's supposed to be a burrowing effect, but I never saw it. And there's also a bug where the ice worm doesn't even appear, like now. So, yeah, that's bugged too. We're close to him, but we can't see it. There's a thread on Favreau about this, trying to fix it. Alright, well, I guess we ain't gonna see him, so let's go to the other area, see what they did over here. See if we can find this new rocket that... there's gotta be a rocket over here somewhere. Where they're gonna put it, I don't know. But if you're just watching the stream, this is why I say there's gonna be a rocket over here. Initial pass on rocket area for the Arctic Spires. World entities, thermal springs, rocket pad, and story triggers. So, where the hell that is, I don't know. My birth year is 69, not my birth date. Oh, where would be a good spot for a rocket? Right here somewhere. Let's see if we can see it from above. I don't think it's in game yet. I think that's what we need, though. Builder supply crate comes. That's just it, Brad. She doesn't send down the bioscanner to scan ourselves anymore. Nothing's the same anymore in this update. This update is completely changed. We don't. As soon as we start the game, the only place we are sent to is this emergency supply crate. And that's it. That's the only trigger that I was able to get. I swam down in there. I scanned the scanned one of the sea monkey nest. Took the PDA. I got my compass. I didn't worry about these because I don't need those right now. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what else it wants me to do over here to 41 minutes after the rocket. What's that? Is that what it is, Scott? Why would they? Are you sure about that? I'm still thinking they're going to put a rocket over there. Because why would it? Why would they be talking about the Arctic Spires and Because this was just moved 4 days ago, or made 4 days ago. Yes, I'm in am I in survival? Yeah, I'm in survival. But I've got a couple console commands on. But it's still, even when I played earlier and... Yes, game. When I played earlier and didn't use any console commands, I still couldn't get anything to trigger. And see down here, there's not much... Not much you can do down here. I think you can scan a few... sea monkey nest, but
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Where's the other nest? Let me go down here and let me just try scanning everything real quick, or at least swimming around down here, see if it'll trigger anything. Oh, we're gonna get lost if we don't. Almost looks like they changed the color. Did they change the color of the oxygen plant to that greenish yellow color now? I think they did. That looks a little different. I need a flashlight. Oh, the Arctic spires. Same description as rock and art. Okay. That would explain it then. And yeah, I don't see anything else we can scan down here to make anything. Oh, now we gotta find our way out. We even have it on day. And this is why I'm so lost, because we're just not getting any triggers for storylines. No matter what we did. Maybe I'll do that on Saturday, as I'll start a game and play completely through, no console commands or nothing. And that's never been a problem before, Brad. Up until this update. Never been a problem before. Unless that's something they changed in this last update or two. Never been a problem before, as have you seen in my streams. We used to be able to trigger everything real fast. Squid shark egg. Can we even have a squid shark egg? Let's go back over here and just see if we can trigger anything. Yeah, I just don't know. Why is there a glow whale in the kelp forest? I don't know. This game has got me scratching my head now. I just, see you, game. I just don't know. I don't know what to do. We don't know what to do to trigger anything now. Yeah, I don't know what to. I mean, even when I did take a bio sample without having her send it down, it wouldn't let me send it up because it was asking for the enzyme 43 or 44, whatever it was. Squid shark egg. Let's see if they're in game yet. Nope, not yet. Not sure if that's probably not something we're going to be able to get. 42. Yeah, that's what it is. Thanks, Octo. But yeah, I mean, even when we would do storylines ahead of other stuff, the other stuff would eventually catch up. And now it's like I said, nothing's triggered. No clue where to go now. Ah, I'm so lost. Yeah, I've already gone to the sanctuary. I've got Alan. This new dialogue from there. Let's see, so... So this is coming out of the starting. Okay, where's it at? It talks about the sanctuary, all the power getting routed to the sanctuary. Okay. This is when we first go in to see Alan. Are you 100% sure they turned it off, Derek? I mean, I'm kind of agreeing with you at this point because, like I said, nothing triggers, and we've been able to do it before, speed runs using console commands and everything else, and the only thing it's sending us to now is this stinking emergency supply cache. Oh, I know it's not finished yet. I'm not delusional, dude. I understand what early access is, but when they take the story triggers completely out, it kind of sucks. Go to which cache? Brad, I used to start all my streams with normal gameplay up until like 2 months ago. All my very first ones were all straight through gameplay, no console commands. So I have played normal playthrough. That's where all my beginning streams were. I wouldn't use the console commands. But like I said, someone else said that I think the storyline's broke right now until they figure out where they're going with it. Rayon, the whole point of my streams are checking out the new updates and showing everybody what's in the new updates. Not doing a gameplay at the moment until it fully comes out. We're here strictly to see the new updates, what they put in the game. Yeah, emergency supply cache is the very first thing that gets triggered, and that's it. Like I said, I'm gonna play a game through this weekend. In fact, I might stream it on Saturday, just to prove to everybody. Well, by then we might have. Yeah, I see that, George. I'm about ready to start muting people and kicking them because I'm not in the mood. Not being able to show some of the new. I mean, there's so much new stuff in the game that we can't see right now for some reason. And everybody's trying to say that it's because of the way I'm playing the game. No, I don't agree. I think the game is just untriggerable right now because they're changing the storyline around so much. And if you don't believe me on them changing the line around, you can go through and read all of this to where basically all the storyline has changed. So we don't even know what the next trigger is going to be. We don't know where they're sending us. The only place we know they're sending us is to the emergency supply crate. Oh, I'm sure they'll work on it next week. I was just kind of hoping we'd get in here today and see some of the new stuff. I mean, there's some new plants, but man, I was really hoping to see some of this new storyline. Yeah, I could fix the chat stream real easy by turning it off. turns of day. Alright, so what does anybody want to go see? I mean, I don't know what else to do. We can't trigger anything. Been in the first cache. Which first cache? There are a few caches. Repulsion cannon? We might make one of those here in a minute. But I'm just hoping that they don't fix the story trigger before I get to play it tomorrow in one of these updates and then get proven wrong, because I'm telling you, story, it's just, it doesn't matter if you skip ahead on something, the story usually catches itself back up, as we have seen in probably 50 or 100 of my videos. What's your question, Fufu, and to who? I can't watch everybody here. Mining site? That's a good question. We'll scoot over there real quick. Well, like I said, I'm lost at what to show now. The new plants, that's about it. Mr. Cheese, you got all the power you want to mute him. If you think he's getting out of line, go ahead.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
If the storyline required normal gameplay, they would not put story cheats in the game. They put them in the game for a reason, for people to skip ahead. It does that. I honestly don't think that has nothing to do with it. If that had something to do with it, they would not put the story cheats in game.
Passing 200 meters.
It would make no sense to put those in game if you couldn't use them to skip ahead. And it does not look like they have changed anything down here. Oh, yeah, I don't know, I probably showed this before, but there's an actual, what, I can't pick it up now? That is supposed to be a jump. Oh, so we can't pick this up. Oh, there it goes. That's your jump booster for your prawn suit. No, Mr. Cheese, it's your call, buddy. That's why I gave you an awesome crunch and Church power. I can't always watch the chat. If they're getting out of line, take care of them for me. I appreciate it. And nothing still down. Yeah, I don't think they're going to do any more work to this. I think this is pretty much done until they do a final pass. If I make a Discord server, it'd probably be Smoking 69 or 1969. Or Smoking Gaming. Yeah, but don't those cutscenes trigger events? I still don't think it's what I'm doing in the game right now. The storylines just aren't triggering like they should. It shouldn't matter if I skipped ahead and did something ahead of schedule, because I'm sure there's going to be hundreds of people that just dive into the game and go exploring and find shit before they're supposed to. And if that's not going to trigger the next event for them, the game's broken. It doesn't matter if you move ahead and do something that you're not supposed to. It should never stop the game from triggering the next event. That would make no sense at all. You know, just like from swimming to my life pod over to that base and grabbing that and sending it up, that should have no effect on the next event trigger, whatever it should be. even if it's ahead of schedule, because like I said, I'm sure there's going to be some people that just swim out and explore and find shit before they're supposed to trigger it. I mean, I'm not blaming the devs or nothing. I mean, you know, they're doing a great job. It's just I think the storyline to trigger shit is not working now from what they've been doing to it. If I had time tonight, I would prove you all wrong and play a game completely through, but I've got to work tomorrow, so they thought they were going to get it done by October. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, this isn't coming out till December, January at the earliest is my guess. But see, gameplay time, I've been swimming around long enough now. If there was something for me to trigger, all the spots I have swam over this map, I would have triggered something by now. Because we've been playing the game for, what, an hour almost? I don't think that has anything to do with it. The storyline's just not triggering. It triggers us to the emergency supply crate, and that's it. It gives us no clue where to go next. So, I mean, what are you supposed to do after you go to emergency supply crate? Swim around for an hour until a game triggers? I mean, granted, you got recipes and shit you got to go get stuff for, but I don't know. I think the storyline's just not triggering. How long have we been going? It's getting to be about time. Oh yeah, almost an hour and a half. Yeah, I don't know what they're waiting on. I don't know why. Like I said, hopefully they don't fix it if this is a problem until after Saturday, because I want to play it tomorrow and not use any of this stuff and just see exactly, Rayon. It doesn't matter. The story trigger should trigger no matter what, just like in Subnautica, and they're just not doing it. Well, let's get this stream over. Yeah. Well, if it was actually triggering some storyline, I'd keep playing it. We'd go as far as we can, but oh, now it's freezing up. Great, there we go. But we're just not getting any storyline triggers. So I mean, already been to the Arctic Spires, already been to the Ice Farm Arena. Nothing's changed over there. The new stuff is there's a couple new lily pad or plants. One new plant in the lily pad, and they put some tapeworm or tape plants around. That's about it. Yes. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think it's just the game is not triggered. Just like when I was saying there was a problem with the Marge Basin. Well, there was a problem with the Marge base. It sure showed up on Favreau. So I've been playing this long enough. I kind of have a feeling when things aren't going right. Anyway, what do we want to spawn to end this game? One item, one massive amount. What's it gonna be? Where do I go to get the back end? The link is in the description on my video. I opened one of them. The one over in the purple vents, but yeah, it's 400 jellyfish. We need to do something better than that. Sea Emperors. What are you doing up there? Penguins. Come on, guys. Give me some. Oh. I don't know why he's over here. I don't know if they put them over here now or not. Yes, they are redoing most of the dialogue and story. The way it looks. Some people argue that it's the way I play my game. But, no. Subnautica was the same way. We could trigger events no matter what. Iceworm 500, huh? Rock grubs. That's one of my favorite. I like them little boogers. Spiky traps. I'm not a fan of spiky traps. You know what? Let's just... It's gonna freeze my game. It might break it. Let's spawn some shadows. Let's watch them rain hell. We're gonna do 1,000 of them, so the game might freeze for a second, but here we go. Let's see how long this takes. Yeah, the storyline is like completely changed from what it was. From yesterday to today, there's a bunch of new dialogue. We get told we need to go find Radio Tower 7 to see if we can get a hold of Vesper through our PDA. Man, there's just been so much. This might have froze the game. I'm sure it'll spawn in here in a second. Oh, I already did 1,000 Shadow Leviathans. But I probably shouldn't have did that, because I think the last time I did 1,000 something, it froze my game and broke it. Well, the story was also early access. They were still trying to figure out where they were going to go. Ah, shit. Where they were going with it. Alright, well, I guess that ended that. Anyway, yeah, the game being early access, you know, the storyline's going to change. It's going to go from one way to the next, and that's what they're doing now. I have a feeling that's why some of this stuff isn't spawning in, but if I don't have to work tomorrow, which, wait, tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? Damn, I got to work one more day? Are you kidding me? Oh well. If they don't have it fixed by Saturday, I'll be playing a game without using any of the console commands or nothing and going through the storyline just to see if we can get things triggered. Then I'll use console commands if it is working and do the same damn thing with console commands in half the time. I think it's really the storyline is just not jiving right now. Anyway, we're going to end her here. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. I know it kind of bums me out. Hope it didn't bum all you guys out too bad. I was really wanting to see this. Really, dude? We'll go in here. Leave me alone. I'm in my safe place. I'm really hoping we can see some of this new act. But glow whales are similar to earth whales. Yes, they are. Anyway, we'll do this again tomorrow night. Hopefully they fix it. Hopefully we'll get story triggers. Maybe I will start Saturdays just doing a playthrough and not using any of the console commands or anything. What do you guys think of that? Would you guys be up for me streaming some just straight gameplay on the weekends? Instead of trying to see what the new updates are, even though we'll have to be starting a new game every weekend. Yeah, maybe we'll do that on Saturday then. Maybe we'll put a couple hours in. Even if the console commands start working again tomorrow, maybe we'll go ahead and just play along with the storyline and see. I honestly don't think that was the problem. I think the game's just not wanting to trigger them, but anyway, if you guys like the stream, hit that like and subscribe, the bell icon, and the share. If you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and hit the follow. Thanks everybody for stopping out and putting up with me for the last hour and a half. Hopefully I didn't piss anybody off. Hasn't been the best week work-wise for me, so I'm a little on the stress side. And then coming here and not being able to trigger any storyline just stresses me more. But yeah, we'll do her again tomorrow night. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Derek, Rion, Wild, George, Supervisor Jackson, Octo, Mr. Gubia, Jacob, Brad, Awesome Crunch if you're still here. Who else is watching? Well, whoever else is watching and I can't see your name. Mark, there's another one I missed. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate the support. Like I said, we'll do this again tomorrow night. Hopefully we can get some pretty cool shit going on this time. Hopefully they get the story triggers fixed. I really, really think that's what it is. But we'll see. We'll see if it works tomorrow. Anyway, hope you all have a good night, and we will see you on the next. Y'all take it easy.